Alright guys, so a little update. We're on, week 3 now of my journey. If you don't already know, I am Davis, and I'm pretty much just trying to be successful, and I'm doing that starting small so that I can work up and get to where I want to be, accomplish my goals and all that. So right now, I started 2 weeks ago. I posted my first video 2 weeks ago, and I said I was going to try and post every week. We'll talk about this in a little bit, but that did not happen so far. But anyways, so I was going to try and post every week, work out at least 3 times a week, and work on some sort of business. That's kind of my main 3. Document health, business, and then document the whole process and all of it. So my main goal right now is be healthier, whether that be working out, eating better, etc. And then starting some sort of business, which also this week I was supposed to figure that out and I haven't. So I'm being completely honest with you guys. I'm not cutting out any bullshit. I am just being straight up. I'm letting you know exactly how it's going. I'm not gonna cut any of the ups and downs. I'm not gonna cut any of the downs. It's not gonna just be my wins. It's gonna be my wins and my loses as well. So pretty much, so recapping from last week, I was just saying, or the week before last week, I was getting back into it and I was saying pretty much the same thing I just told you, but a little bit more, how I was just starting and trying to figure things out. But anyways, so last week I was supposed to post a video, obviously, because each week I'm trying to post a video on how my process is. And what I said in the video before was that I was going to post a video, and then also I was going to decide on what business or just what thing I was going to do to build up skills and whatnot. And so if you can't already tell, I didn't do either of those. On my YouTube channel, I didn't post a second video, and I did not yet decide of the business. I did work out. So the week before last week, I hit all my workouts pretty much. I worked out before work. I went to the gym. I did some at-home workouts, etc. But last Monday, I did a workout at home. Wait, no. I went to the gym last Monday, but then that was pretty much it. I got kind of busy at the end of the week, but maybe that's just excuses. I don't know. But anyways, so I did actually make a video. I just didn't edit it and post it. So I'm trying to do some of that now. So hopefully I can get that out there. It might be after this video. We never know. But yeah, so we'll see on that. But so we're just going to try. It's kind of rough because it's already the second week and I've already missed some days and done that. But I think that's the hardest part, because even though you're starting, I had to tell myself it's not going to be perfect. And I think a lot of people need to tell themselves this too. Even if you're just trying to get started, don't expect to be consistent every single day. Don't expect to hit all those goals every single day. It's going to take time to not only build up those habits, but follow through with those habits and keep doing them without getting bored or other things coming in the way. That's the thing that's kind of happening with me right now, is that there's a lot of other things going on in my life that contribute to me running into these obstacles of not having enough time or whatever. But that's not an excuse. I should get up earlier. I should do them whenever I have time, even if it's just 5, 10, 20 minutes a day. That's better than nothing, right? So I think that's kind of gonna be my goal, just slowly but surely work on getting it more. I'm not gonna, because what I've done in the past is I would do a little bit and then I would stop like I did last week, and then I'd just kind of be like, oh, whatever, there's no point, I already stopped. So I'm just gonna try and not give up, even though I miss a week, miss a day, miss a couple weeks, whatever it is. This is a journey. This is a long process. I'm not in this for the short term, month or two. I'm in this for my whole life. I'm gonna document it for you guys too, so you can see. Also, don't mind if my face is getting really red. It's freaking hot in my car, and my AC is not on because I don't want to waste gas or whatever. But so that's been me last week. A little bit rocky, but I still did a little bit. So I'm not just 2 sheets to the wind. I definitely did a little bit, and I think that's very important. Obviously not ideal, but better than nothing for sure. So this week, today's Monday, I did a workout. Just a little at-home one. That's it, like a 20-30 minute one. Not too hard, but definitely got a little pump and whatnot. I think tomorrow me and my girlfriend might go to the gym, but I'm gonna try and make some more plans around that stuff. But also, I think a big thing too that I learned last week is, like, I've been watching podcasts and stuff and I've been learning, but I think that making things fun or more enjoyable is really powerful, at least in the beginning. So for me, working out, going to the gym, it used to be super consistent and I used to be really good at it. Obviously I didn't want to go to the gym, but once I was there, I had a friend that I'd go with and it was great and we would kill it. But once I stopped going with him, and once I stopped going to the gym in general, I found it very intimidating to go back into the gym. Not only because I was scared of how much Alright, sorry about that, guys. My phone just overheated in my car, actually. But what I was saying was, let's see. I was saying how pretty much it was kind of intimidating to go back. Not only because of how I thought maybe I lost all my strength, or because I just thought I wouldn't be as good, and it was kind of just like, kind of hard for me to pick that up when I was so good and I just kind of fell off. So I think for me, coming back into it, I think a big thing is making it fun, like I was saying. So I think not only just going to the gym, I think working out, going to the gym or working out at home with dumbbells or whatever, 3 times a week for strength training, like whether that be full body or whatever, I think that's a great way to just start and have a base that I always have. That's always going to be building my strength to where I want to go. But I think for cardio and just other types of exercise, because I would go to the gym almost 6 times a day. That's kind of a lot, especially for me right now. I feel like doing less and then building up. If I do want to do that, I can, but obviously that's a lot. And I think life isn't about just the gym. There's other things that I can do. And I think, so when I have those rest days, if I'm only doing 3 days a week, working hard and being mindful in those rest days, but I think, or in those work days and actually putting in the work. But in the rest days, I think it's great to find other ways that's exercise, but doesn't feel like exercise, right? So for me, I played a lot of tennis and I found it very fun. Obviously, there's times that it was hard and annoying and I wanted to quit, but just having fun, like playing pickleball with my friends or going to the river, playing volleyball or spike ball, whatever it is, just some sort of fun exercise. Even just like biking or skateboarding, I think that's great. So I'm gonna try and implement some of that this week maybe and continue through that. And yeah, so we'll see where we go. I'm about to go into work today. So this week, I know I said this last week, but this week we're gonna lock down and find what business I'm gonna do. Something, at least something that I can build up the skills first and then I can start, but just something I can get the knowledge of. Something I can get the knowledge of and get better on and improve and just put out my least viable product, whatever it is, and then just go from there. So I guess I'll see you guys next week and thanks for tuning in. Let's get better together and have fun. See you guys next week.